Missouri Pacific passenger train. Well, this thing is massive.
I'm telling you right now. Absolutely. Very good.
So I'm still on just
It looks more complicated than it is. I mean, it's just your same two wires you hook up like you do when you hook up DC, but it leaves the convenience station. Well, those are just like having multiple transformers.
And what are the smaller?
Those are circuit breakers. Just so if something shorts out on the track, it'll stop there and it won't go all the way back.
Okay.
Like I said, those are just for throwing the turnouts. That's another circuit breaker. And this one over here, again, is for the push buttons, and it will also eventually, as I get my signals up, that controls like the signals on the way out, which I don't have any on at all right now.
Okay.
So it's actually simpler than it looks.
And this one here, is this also a booster?
No, that's the power supply. It's just...
Oh, that's
power. It's a 20 amp.
So you got the main one and all boosters,
Correct.
Power, and your turnouts.
Yep.
Okay.
Circuit breakers. That little box there is actually what hooks it to the computer. We're laying there on top.
Sure. You want to get by here, we in your way, sir?
Excuse me.
Yeah, it's not as complicated as it looks. Like I said, it's just you get one piece at a time, and you say, okay, this is what it does. This is what I got to hook it to, and then you're all connected with that black thing. All waiting for you to go with that thing.
Now this is a railroad. That's an impressive looking tank car.
Basically, it's on the inputs on how many engines are going to be running. Each one draws so much, depending on the sound. If it has soundage lights, it doesn't. Some people really they can just get the command station with the circuit breakers, can really break it down and run a lot of stuff just like the command station. But I wanted to err on the side of having too much power than not enough, because even bringing up the staging yard, if I've got too many engines sitting there, the circuit breaker will just kick on and off. They won't even power up. So I actually have to tilt the engines over on its side to let them power up, because there's those capacitors in there, and it sees a short when there really isn't one. So tilt a couple of them over, that sound, it'll power up, and you just move them over and it stays on. So I could actually still use another one, and then I could split this in half. So,
How long have you been collecting these cars and engines?
well, since I was like 5 years old.
Okay.
So, long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't just go out and buy them with one lag. No, I've been collecting probably 35 years.
Wow.
So.
Wow.
About as long as me.
You know, you go to a train show, you pick up 5, 6, 7 here and there, and
They had me working all day today, didn't have a chance to buy a thing.
I got me a Tyco train set for Christmas, 1971. Still have it. Engine doesn't run as good as it should, but
I don't want to tell you when I got the first Mark set,
Yeah.
but I still have that.
Yeah, I've got one of them too. I even got that demonic engine with 666 on it.
Really?
Yeah, I found it at Marshfield at a flea market. It sat there for 15 years. And had a couple pieces of curved 027 track and a Southern Pacific Lines tender. Nobody would buy it. I bought it 3 years ago at Christmas time, around Christmas time,
How old is it?
2010.
When was it manufactured? You know? 50s?
Yeah, the first run of it was from 1955 to 61, and then they reintroduced it again in 1967 and made it through the end of production in 1974.
Okay. Yeah, I think what mine was been about the same time, about 1955, and I think that lasted a couple years. The old around the tree. Because when I really got more interested, then I started to buy trains, and I went into line LHL.
And the old fuel tenders, Appen finally came out with those. It was funny, I bought one at Oklahoma City train.
Like graffiti on the
2 years, I think 2 years ago.
Yeah.
box car.
I've caught a lot of flack from people, especially people who claim to be Christian. They told me that when I purchased it that I denied Christ and took the mark of the devil.
For buying a train?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Nah.
If they would check the serial numbers on everything they own, I bet somewhere along the line they're going to find that number.
Yeah. Well, Frisco, they even had a locomotive one time as a GP38-2. It had 666 on it. It's still in operation by BNSF now. I forget what number it is now.
So this train here, if it started here, how long are we talking before it comes back to here?
That's probably a 5-minute run, I guess.
It's quite a long.